Hi Shilpa,
Hello.
welcome to UrbanAsian.
Thank you.
You've given us amazing Bollywood songs today. Khuda Jane. I'm. I don't ask me. I've heard all the songs, but I've never known that they were you.
Okay.
I mean, I've just
No,
read
that-
a name.
that-
I don't get
that's-
a picture to it. Like when you say Arijit Singh, you get a picture to it. But
Yeah.
with you, you don't get a picture.
Mhm.
Why is that? Is it like you've not come too much in front?
Well, I've mainly worked from the studio, and that's where I always feel my strength or my comfort zone lies, because I feel when you're working in the studio, that's where you actually that's so क्या कहते हैं हिंदी में कर्म भूमि, that's where you function from.
Okay.
So yeah, but yes, because of the advent of social media now, we can interact with fans, and they can talk to us. They can, in fact, valuable feedback. I did not like this, which is also great, because initially we didn't know of
It
this.
was just what your director or music director, co-worker, someone tells you that was your only feedback. Now it's fans'
No,
feedback.
the fans' feedback, it really matters. So now, yeah, it's actually a good thing.
So tell us something about your journey in Bollywood so far.
Well, it's been 12 years, and it's been an awesome ride. I've worked with pretty much everybody in the industry, and there's lots to learn from, because each one has their own way of working, and no two guys are similar. Everyone has their own style of functioning, and you get to learn so much from each and every individual. Be it a director, producer, composer, lyricist, co-singer, actors, they're so hardworking, and it's inspiring to kind of see how they work. Yeah.
Your upcoming single, it's an international collaboration.
Hmm.
Can you tell us something about those words, right?
Yes, the song is Those Words, which is it's actually a story of a woman who uh, has gone through a relationship breakup, and she's on her own, but she's just reminiscing and remembering some of the memories that she's had before, in a very very self journey sort of a way.
Okay, someone like self-discovery.
Yeah,
to
so
understand value.
exactly.
Okay.
So there's no sadness, or it's not regret. It's none of that, because yeah, I mean, you have to understand that women are extremely strong people, and that whole portrayal of this, like this woman who's dependent on something or someone. That's not what women are in practicality.
No.
They're pretty strong. They really are sure of what they want, and that's what the song is all about. Of what a woman would be when she's sitting and thinking and figuring her thoughts, and that's what the song is about. And yeah, it's a coincidence that it's been made by women.
Yeah, it's an all-women team.
Project. Yeah, it's just, and it wasn't designed like that, but it sort of became something like that. Yeah.
How did you actually go on board? Like, how do you get in contact with them, or did they contact you? How was the entire process?
So mostly collaborations are very what do you call them? It's a very organic, natural process.
Yeah.
So Anushka and I had met each other way back when we were doing N7 in Delhi.
Oh, wow.
So she was performing, I was performing, and then there were a lot of artists together on that
Platform.
yeah. So there was basically Karsh, because I was performing with him,
Okay.
and there was Vishal Badlani, there was Raghu Dikshit, there was Benny, there was Shruti Pathak. We were all there in the same hotel, chilling together, listening to music. That whole floor was just like the musicians' floor, and we were having khana together, and jokes, and so yeah, that's where we met, and we started talking to each other, and 2 years back I was in the UK on a holiday. We were just chilling with a couple of friends, and I met her for lunch, and then we sat down, we discussed music. She played me some of her music, I played some of my music, and then she said, hey, we should collaborate. And then I came back, and she sent me the song, which was so pretty. Even as a basic first draft, it was very beautiful. And I heard it, and I felt, no, this is just the right one to collaborate on. And yeah, so I was in UK last year for a concert, and I loved that fact that she didn't want to do this over email
That's
because
a
she
good
could have
thing.
she
Just
sent
a
me the song.
mail.
I could have sent her the song back, recorded and sent her back, but then she wanted to meet and record in person, which I am that old school person. I am not very tech friendly. That's why I'm invisible most of the time. So I love that about her, and that's why we got together in the studio. And it's my first recording in London. I've
Wow.
never recorded there, and this was, yeah, great.
It's a cross-culture song, you could say. It's a cross-cultural collab. Do you think when people from different cultures come together, it enhances music much more?
Yeah, I mean it's medically proven. Diverse DNA gives birth to very very intelligent children. So yeah, diverse musicians make awesome songs. Yeah, I know. Just simple answer.
You've done Bollywood songs and now an international collab. Are there similarities in working on both types of songs or are there differences?
But people are the same. Human emotion is the same. There is no difference wherever you travel in the world. That's one thing I've learned with travel. People want the same things. They want to do good work. They want the song to come out well. They want the song to do well. It's basic human
Yeah.
nature. That is similar, but I think Bombay is a very good work ethic. I think they have a great professional way of working, and thanks to all the people that I worked, I come
Yeah.
back to that same point that all these people that I've worked with all my life in Bombay have taught me so much, and not just the way of working, but even professionalism to do your job well, um, to be on time, to have that patience, to wait for your turn to get on the mic, and then to
Put it
deliver.
together.
So I think all these things that you learn bit by bit, it really helps you in the long run. So yeah, collaborations anywhere in the world are the same. Yeah.
My next question to you is a little different from collabs and everything. It's a lot of Bollywood songs currently are being remade or rehashed of old songs.
Uh-huh.
Is it that there's no originality in India, or is it that new talent is not giving a chance to come out?
Well, sometimes it's neither of these options. Like you
Okay.
have options in your multiple choice questions.
Yeah.
And it's none of the above. It's sometimes just a phase that a trend that's working. You never nobody gave it a thought and नहीं हमको ऐसा ही करना
But
है.
don't you think this trend's going on for like a long time? It's over a year now that people are rehashing songs in movies.
But you still have original songs doing so well.
Yes,
I mean,
you do.
last year itself you can see original songs really stick
Gully
out.
Boy and everything. They
Gully
had
Boy,
originals.
even with Sachitan Parampara
Yeah.
doing Bekrali,
Point.
the entire Kabir Singh album,
Album.
the Bithun song, yeah, let's say Guru was such a chic kind of a cool song. So I think at the end of the day, what you will remember is the original song at the end of the day. So I still am a believer of having original music, original writing, original singing. That's something which I'm a believer of, and
Not a big fan of the recreation.
it will always look. Gold is gold. You will always
Go
come
back
back to it. So yeah.
My last question.
Mhm.
Post those words,
Ah.
what are the next songs you're going to give us? Bollywood, international, singles?
Well, see, this is something which I often get asked. What do you plan? Where do you see yourself in 5 years or next year, even 6 months? I have absolutely no idea. That's how I've lived my life, and initially I used to be scared, and now I'm very indifferent. I pretty much take every day as it comes, and yes, there are a couple of recordings.
Okay.
That's something which I'm very particular about. The back end work.
Okay.
So be it my practice, and if I'm preparing anything, that's something which I'm very particular about. That
No
I don't
compromise.
that I always do. That's a very like a homework job. घर पे करना
Riyaz,
पड़ता है.
your Riyaz
वो
that's-
that is there. And the other thing is I love to frequent the studio. So I feel the more you get behind the mic and the more you kind of record with different people, the better for you. So yes, there are couple of songs that I've already done last year, and I'm looking forward
To the release.
to the release this year. So yeah, I will keep you guys posted. Yes, but there are a couple of releases this year. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Really lovely talking to you.
Thank you so much.
And you've really been fearsome.
Thank you so much.
Mind singing a few lines of those words?
Okay.
Can you sing it or is this?
No, I can.
Okay.
Just sing which I just sing. यार यार तेरी याद आंदी कारवां मुड़ के रवा होवे रवा तेरी याद तेरी याद. Hi, this is Shilpa Rao and you're watching me on Urban Asian. Please like, share and subscribe and stay tuned for my new song, Those Words.